Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to MLKJ Club. And once again, we are gathered here for the final presentation of Children's Day speech. Today, there are 4 speakers who are going to present their thoughts on Children's Day. And girls. And we have distinguished evaluators, those who are going to evaluate their speeches, give them the remarks, at the same time, the marks as well. I wish them all the best, and I request Mr. David to kindly say a few words to inaugurate the final presentation of MLKJ Club's Children's Day speech. David, over to you, please. David, you have to unmute yourself.
Of course I do. All right. Thank you, Doctor. Sorry about that. Good evening, students, one and all, young and old. Children's Day and celebrating it. Yes, that's very, very important. And celebrating it with public speaking and excellent public speaking abilities. That's also very important. It was once said that the ability to speak in public and get your message across was one of the most important life skills. And you don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of talent to begin with. All you need is good mentors, a good structure, and a persistent work ethic to get that done. And you, the speakers in the MLKJ Club, have proved it time and time again, even competing in world finals, world championships. You should all be very proud of yourselves and the abilities that you've gained over the years of working with Dr. Halima. More than that, these skills will carry you through the rest of your life, whether it be in relationships, whether it be with jobs, whether it be with children and families, whatever the situation is. The skills that you have in public speaking and being able to present your message clearly and well will serve you endlessly. And today is a day for you to shine and show your abilities and prove yourselves. And for that, I'm very glad to be here. And I'm very glad that my friend Febi is joining us today from Indonesia to help give evaluations of your speaking abilities. And there is Febi herself. Welcome aboard, Febi. And Dr. Halima, Febi, and I will be guiding you on ways to improve your speaking and showing you what you did well. And we will all enjoy this experience. So in no further ado, let me hand it back to Dr. Halima to introduce the speakers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. David. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, all the participants and distinguished evaluators, the first speaker is Olita from Indonesia. Olita is a school student and she is very passionate about speaking. She is energetic and active. Olita, over to you, please.
Hello guys, good evening from here. Yes, right now in my place it's around 8:30 p.m. so it's a bit late, but never mind. So I'm Olita and I come from Indonesia. So today I want to talk about the Children's Day. What is Children's Day and why should we celebrate it? When will the celebration? I'll talk more about it later on, so please pay attention. So, Children's Day is the day when we celebrate the honor of the children. In that day, we have to celebrate and make the children feel so special, feel so precious about themselves. For the date, it usually varies on countries like in India, it's on 14 November, in Indonesia, it's on 23rd July, and the World Children's Day is held on 20th November. Celebrating Children's Day is not only just to celebrate the day, but also to bring awareness to the people about the children's condition around the globe. Many children out there isn't in the same condition like us right now here. Right now. Right now we can study, do speech, having fun, playing games, getting love from the parents, but it's not applied to many children out there. Many children are used as child laborers, getting abused, facing discrimination, having poor economic conditions, and being the victim of conflict. The effect of that is the children may cause psychological and physical trauma. Can you imagine that? While we're having fun from here, they're facing problems there. In order to bring people to aware for this problem, the UN, United Nations, declared the child rights, and later on it's celebrated as the Children's Day. We can celebrate Children's Day by doing such activities like attending the Children's Festival, playing games with the children, and lastly, bring the awareness to the people about this condition. I hope from my speech you can understand what is Children's Day and celebrate the Children's Day with full of your heart. That's all about my speech. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, Olita. It was well presented and it was nicely written. The content was quite solid. Now let me invite the next speaker. As I announced that we'll take all the comments and evaluation at the end of all the speakers. So let me invite Abdur Rahman. Abdur Rahman is the youngest participant of this group. Over to you, Abdur Rahman.
Hello everyone, respected Dr. Halimaman and David sir. My name is Abdur Rahman. I study in grade 1 class. My school name is Nishani Global School. First of all, I wish you Happy Children's Day. Children's Day is celebrated on 14th November every year. With great joy, it is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. We also called as Chacha Nehru. He was the first Prime Minister of India. He had immense love for children and believed children are the future of the nation. They are building blocks of the nation, and hence the future of the nation depends how well they are brought up. Child abuse in any form of forced child labor can cause harm to children's mental and physical development. It also affects childhood and their basic rights. This day is a reminder that every child deserves education, nurturing, and the best of everything. This day is to organize various programs like playing, dancing, competition, etc. Gifts are distributed to students. I would like to end with some quotes. What we really are matters more than what other people think of us. Next, failure comes then when we forget our ideas. Last but not least, children are the future of the nation. Don't forget it. Thank you.
Wonderful, Abdur Rahman. Great thought, lots of energy, and a wonderful presentation. Next speaker is Ishan Ahmed from Assam. Ishan, over to you.
Today's children will make tomorrow. A very happy good evening, one and all present here. Myself is Shan Ahmed. I'm a student of class 8 from Assam, India. In today's auspicious day, I would like to speak about children as the future of India. So here we start. The wealth of a nation is not so much in its of economical and natural resources, but it lies more decidedly in the kind and quality of the wealth of each children. It is they who will be the creators and servers of a nation's tomorrow. What is the importance of Children Day? The children of today will make the India of tomorrow. The way we bring them up will determine the future of the tomorrow by Jawaharlal Nehru. These golden words what a gravity is to remember for as he dedicated life to ensure that every child has to fundamental rights to education and firstly work to reinforce the establishment of various educational institutes in India. Children are important because lies in the reflection on how well the rights imparted to kids are implemented for each children's advantage. And if it is only on this day, only it is the that day must be recognized on stress upon the question we must ask ourselves. So why do we celebrate this day? Here we know. This day we celebrate because it is a very important day of every student, every children to take his education, to have to take his fundamental rights, to take his all of rights. And hence the future of tomorrow. The future of tomorrow, the future of the nation depends how well they are brought up. To those who are now an adult, keep the kid inside you alive. Now we talk about which day we celebrate Children Day for Nehruji. Now Nehruji, we talk about Jawaharlal Nehru. Talk about Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, social democrat, and an order who served for 16 years as India's first prime minister following India's independence in 1947. He was born on 14 November 1889 in India. Nehru was a principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s. He promoted parliamentary democracy, secularism, and science and technology during in 1950s. In 1955, Nehru was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest honor. President Rajendra Prasad awarded him the honor without to advice from the Prime Minister, as would be constitutional products, as Nehru himself was Prime Minister then. His death was announced in the Lok Sabha at 14 local time on 27th May 1964. The case of death was believed to be a heart attack. His birth anniversary every year we celebrate as Children Day. So now we talk about what is the importance of children. Today's children will make tomorrow. It is very necessary word. It is very because today's children will make tomorrow, because today's children will be a teacher in future, will be a teacher, will be a scientist, will be a sports person, will be a critter, will be a all will be a literature, will be a so many things. This time when the future of a country can be judged from the physical and mental position of the children, that country After all, these little ones, when they grow up, are a name for their. Now we talk about how to make children responsible citizens. Now I will share some points. You will note these. Number one, active participants in community and awareness programs. Number two, classroom discussion on social issues. Number three, volunteer for the community. Number four, include projects in the curriculum that surround the social issues. These 4 points we make as children as a responsible citizen in the world. In my conclusion is, it is all people's more duty to keep children away from all disease, evils, and bad habits. And above all, we should pay more attention to their characters. They can become the best citizen in the world. In last, I would like to just say, take care of your children. Will make your children best of best. Thank you everyone. Give me this opportunity. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Ishan. It was well elaborated speech. And now I would like to invite Alisha to speak about the Children's Day. Alisha. Alisha is the second last speaker. Yes, Alisha, please go ahead.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Children are like birds in a garden and should be carefully and lovingly nurtured, as they are the future of the nation and the citizens of tomorrow. Only through right education can be a better place order of society be built up. Today, we all are gathered here for
Alisha, please unmute. Alisha, please unmute. I think there is some network issue with Alisha. I would request Maria Shams to kindly present her speech.
Good evening to everyone. Myself, Maria. I'm a student of grade 8 of Khadijatul Kubra Girls Public School, New Delhi, India. First of all, happy Children's Day to all. Children's Day in India is celebrated every year on 14th November. This day is also called Bal Divas. Bal in Hindi means a child and Divas means day. This day is also celebrated in honor of the birth anniversary of our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru, who was fondly called Chacha Nehru or Chachaji by children. He had a special connection with them in their company. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14th November 1889 in Allahabad and was schooled at home under private tutors in his early life. This is his 132nd anniversary after he breathed in his last in 1964. A resolution was passed to celebrate his birthday as Bal Divas or Children's Day, where all can revisit the children in them and celebrate their childlike qualities and remember the importance of keeping them intact. He had a great vision for India to make it into a world leader, and he knew that was only possible if the young people are nurtured from childhood by giving them the freedom to dreams and have the basic and the right to be protected and take care of. among the basic rights for children education and health were of extreme importance, and he ensured to enlighten people with the same philosophy and encouraged parents and teachers to give their children wings to fly and dream the future they want to create and allow room for mistake and improvements, as these qualities empower them to innovate and build a better nation. So let's be the child our nation is proud of and create a better tomorrow for everyone around. I wish you all the best and a happy Children's Day. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Maria. And now, Alicia, if your network is fine, you can go ahead and present your speech. Alicia. Switch on your video. So with this, we come to the end of today's speech presentation. We have two evaluators with us, Ms. Phoebe and Mr. David. I request both of them to first present their observational evaluatory remarks, and then afterwards, both of them can sit together and then decide the marks as well. So first remarks and then marks. David, first you want to go in the breakout room, both of you, and do the marks thing together? Or first you want to speak? I think without unmuting, we can't listen to you.
Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Yeah, I think if we can go in the breakout room first, then that'll allow us to discuss things and see how we want to score everything. I hope Phoebe agrees with that. So
Okay, so both of you, please move to breakout room. I already sent to you. Please go.
okay, great. All right, see you in there, Phoebe.
Yeah. Phoebe joined. David, you have to join, please. Okay, so my dear students, how was your experience while speaking?
It's very good.
Actually, a few things before they come and evaluate you people. Ishan, in your speech, you were looking at the paper with your slight eyes. I think towards your left side, some paper or some write-ups are there. So your eyes were there that side. And it was not only once or twice, it was like regularly you are doing. And it means that you have not learned it. And Maria, I think somewhere, I think you have also not memorized it fully. And 2-3 words, Maria, you have to pay attention, like BUILD, build. And then NURTURED, nurtured. So it's always better, don't take as it is from the net, because you know the language over the net is naturally the people who have contributed are the adults, like are the learned people, are the people who are like educated and they have gained lots of knowledge and then they have contributed. So their language will always be on the above standard of you, because you are still in the school. So always whenever you look at the content on the net, you rewrite in your own words, make it simplify as per your own level, then there are less chances of making pronunciation mistakes. Then second is that if you want to ensure that there is no pronunciation error, you please type the speech, okay? or maybe you can copy and paste and then modify your speech, and then full speech you put on the net. There are softwares available from text to speech. So you copy there and then you will listen. Automatic voices are there already, American, British, whatever accent you want to listen. You listen your speech first. Then you can understand the pronunciation of each word, and then how to speak the sentences. Then there won't be any error while you are speaking. So this is one foolproof method. Otherwise, you can always take the help of your adults, like your teachers, your parents, your siblings, if they are elder in the house. If they are not available, then in that case, you can do yourself online.
Actually,
Okay.
ma'am, I take help from internet, but I mixed all the things.
Okay, no problem next time, because today 50% marks you are going to carry forward. Rest 50% will be on the final presentation day. So that day you have to ensure. Alisha, are you ready to speak? Please unmute.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I had a terrible network issue. Can I start now?
But our evaluators have already gone. Anyway, your remarks they can give later on. You can go ahead.
Children are like birds in a garden and should be carefully and lovingly nurtured, as they are the future of the nation and citizens of tomorrow. Only through right education can a better order of society be built up. Today, I'm not going to ask that who delivered this thought, because I know that you all know who delivered this thought. Yes, this thought is delivered by Jawaharlal Nehru. A very scintillating evening to all present here. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So I welcome you all in this fantastic evening. I'm Alisha Niaz from New Delhi, India, a student of grade 7 from Khadijatul Kubra Girls Public School. Today, we all are gathered here for celebrating the happy occasion of Children's Day. It is an occasion every student love to celebrate. We all know that today we are celebrating the birth anniversary of a prominent leader, a great freedom fighter who fought hard for India's independence and took oath as the first Prime Minister in 1947. Yes, we are celebrating the birth anniversary of Jawaharlal Nehru, who is generally known as Chacha Nehru among the children. Chacha Nehru had immense love for children and believed that children are the future of the nation. And so it is crucial to nurture and educate them properly. This day is celebrated to make people aware that children are the real future of the country. Childhood is the best part of one's life, free from personal responsibilities and financial burdens too. We all need to try to become as Chacha Nehru, a learned person like him, and contribute to our country. This will be the best tribute to our Chacha Nehru. He said that we are the nation builder, the bright future of our nation. Of course, some of us will become doctor, engineer, lawyer, teacher, lecturer, etc., leader, etc. But there is the word strike when the iron is hot. Did anyone understood the meaning of it? No one. Let me tell the meaning of it. It means we have to do the things at the right time. This is the perfect time where we all can make our mind to shape our future beautifully and wonderfully. Let us all celebrate this day with happiness and enjoy the best phase of our life, our childhood. Thank you all for listening attentively and patiently to me. Take care and good night.
Thank you very much, Alisha. Thank you for your beautiful speech. And it was well presented. And this time the network was also okay. There was no technical issues. So thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
So meanwhile, our evaluators are coming. Let me announce that next Tuesday, when we are going to have our class, we will be having the speech. Okay, now both of them are here. Yes, welcome back, Miss Phoebe, and welcome back, David. So both of you are on the spotlight. Please go ahead with your remarks and with the evaluating remarks. Yes, Phoebe?
Yeah, we haven't actually finished the evaluations. We need more time for it. Because we came up with a marking structure and we've done two of the students so far. We need another like
Okay, no
2 or 3 minutes.
No issues.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Did you get indication to go? Okay, so meanwhile, my dear students, no, Alicia, actually evaluators are evaluating the speeches. Now there is no need of telling it again because I will send the video to them and they will give their marks later on. So here let us revise ourselves that what we are going to do in the next class. As I have already shared with you all the theme of different months, let us just have a look on those themes, what we are going to have. See, this Children's Day poster is not about the competition, but this is the celebration day. So on 14th November, what we are going to do is that we will be presenting the speeches, the same that you have presented today. And along with that, we will invite other students as well. It will be a common celebration where students can present their songs, they can present their speech on Chacha Nehru or songs for children, and even we can have the quiz on that day. So it is going to be a celebration day, but there won't be any evaluation on that day, neither there will be any marks on that day. It will be just celebration, enjoying among ourselves, along with the other children also, not only MLKJ Club, but other students as well. Now next. Now, next we are going to have like 25th November, we will be having International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. So what you have to do, your next speech you have to start your next speech about violence against women. Then you have to do research on Tuesday. Okay, you have to collect the data on Tuesday. Then in the next class, you have to write the introduction. And then in the next class, you are going to write your speech. And now this time, I'm very much firm that I am going to see your speeches first. You please send in the group your speeches written part. And then you start memorizing, because in this speech, I realized that some of the speeches I have not seen, while Abdur Rahman's speech I have seen before, and Maria's half, I think I have seen, and full speeches I have not seen. That's why it was at times, it was felt that it is just taken as it is. That is not a good habit. What we are going to do is that we are going to change it, modify it, and write in your own words. So 3 weeks we are going to take to give a shape to our speech. And in the violence against women, we will be narrating a story as well. Because, you know, if it is quite common, then you will see the story all around, even the real life stories, maybe in your neighborhood, maybe among your relatives, maybe on the roads, maybe somewhere else. You must have experienced, or you must have seen, or maybe you must have read any story about that. So in that speech, we are going to add the story as well about the women violence. And then 25th November will be the final presentation day of the speech where we are going to speak about violence against women. So only in November we have these two things, then we will move to December. So I hope now the things are clear, that Children's Day speech and plus violence against women, these two speeches for November and the celebration of Children's Day. If you want to add on any poems or if you want to have to participate in the quiz, you are free. That day you can do that. Even you can learn a beautiful poem about children, or you can recite any beautiful song, or you can sing any song. So it's up to you. Children's Day celebration we have to do in this way, that all the children will be together and we all will be laughing, dancing, being happy, and all those things we'll be doing. So I hope the things are clear. Now I don't know, more than speakers, evaluators are taking time. The time you all have taken in speaking, more than that they are taking. So, but maybe they must be doing something great. Let's wait for them. Welcome back, Phoebe. Children are eagerly waiting to listen to you.
Understood. Do we give our evaluations of the children now, or?
Yes, now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The way we're going to do it. Okay. I tell you what. You give the evaluation for Alita and Ishan, and I'll give the evaluation for Abdul and Maria, and then at the end we'll do a in third place, in second place, and first place is that. Okay, at the end. So don't mention the scores until the end. Okay, Fabi?
All right.
Okay.
Should I go first with Alita and Ishan then?
Yeah, you go
Yes.
first.
Alita, what I liked about your speech is that you used your whole body. I can see your shoulders move, I can see your hand movements, and you had really good expressions. You also had a very clear and good voice. Your emotions rose as your volume and pitch increased. You gave info about Children's Day, not just about India, but also in Indonesia as well. And you also gave out information about what NGOs have done for Children's Day. Your speech structure overall, I really liked it. You had a good summary beforehand. However, the two things I would improve about your speech is that I feel like there could have been more to add on to your speech. And for your camera. You've got really good body language, but maybe you can move your camera a bit lower so we can see your whole hand movements and all that. Let's see, for Ishan. Ishan, you had a very nice reading. Also really good body language. We could see your hand movements clearly and all that. You not only mentioned stuff people have done to Children's Day, but how to help children and why we should help these children. You put in a lot of good quotes as well from prominent figures in India. Your words became more pronounced during important parts. Your voice was really good. You also had good eye contact with the camera. However, two things I would improve about your speech. Sometimes you spoke a little too fast for me. Also, I think your speech was a little too long, so I occasionally lost track of what was going on. Sorry about that. That's all I have to say for Ishan and Alita. David, the floor is yours.
Thank you. before I go on to my two, let me add another thing, Ishan. Ishan, your light position above your head actually gets rid of 1/3 of your head. So that, yeah, like Femi just showed, you need to, for competitive speech or a speech when you're delivering to an audience beyond the club, you really need to fix the light. So the light has, like I just set up for me, I've got my cell phone pointing the light out of my face. That's as I normally am, but having the light on my face makes it more clear. So you have to have the light in front of you, not the light behind you, okay? But for the normal speeches for the club, it's fine the way it is, okay? My two then I'm giving evaluations for. First of all, Abdul. Fantastic little chap. You did great, given the circumstances of your age, your development as a speaker, and taking all that into account, you did a fabulous job. You had a lot of energy. You had plenty of body language and plenty of movement and action as you moved around the stage. And you are such a character. You've got such a personality that shines through. Very well done indeed. My one major criticism, though, room for improvement, is you never announce the end of your speech. You never say, now I'm going to end my speech, or now I'm going to wrap up my speech. Don't do it. Just go into the end of your speech without announcing it, okay? But other than that, fantastic job, young man. Fantastic job. And you've so much further to go until you get to the age of Dr. Lima and even older me. You'll be fantastic at that point. All right. Very good job. Maria, one of the best public speakers there is around. You are definitely on track to be a world champion. So I had nothing listed as bad. The only thing I could really say too much is that you need more smiling and you need more enthusiasm. I've told you this before. You need to smile. Maria, smile. There you go. You see? You put more brightness and energy right there. Okay, good. So if you could smile at the very beginning of your speech and keep smiling whenever you have a break or a pause in your speech, it'll be that much better. Because this speech is a positive, uplifting celebration speech. Okay, you need to smile. You need to put energy into it. Okay, so that's unconventional. You know, really, I should be telling you all the good things first, but everything else you did was fantastic. Great intro. I love some of your phraseology. Wings to fly and dreams to fulfill. Fantastic. Be a child that our country can be proud of. That's what it's all about. That is exactly what it's all about. So that's what you need to emphasize. And also the structure of the speech was very well done. You managed to pack quite a bit of information in, but it was handled in a very smooth, nice flowing way. Very good job, Maria, as always. And your presentation is always good. You always look good. You always have nicely dressed. You know, you have a very good style about you. So fantastic job. Very, very proud of you, Maria. Okay, now is the time when we've scored it. And this is what took so long, because we had a 5-category system. The first category was your verbal quality, your voice, how it sounded. Your second one was body language. The third one was the structure of your speech. The fourth one was the opening and close of the speech. And the last one was overall. So that was for putting extra points in for good stuff, taking extra points away for bad stuff that wasn't covered in the other categories. So what we did was we both scored out of 20, combined our two scores together, and then divided it by 4 to get it out of a score out of 10. Okay, bit of a complicated system, but I'm an engineer. What do you expect? Anyway, when it all boils down to it, in third place was, with a score of 8, Alita. Debbie, do you want to announce the second place winner?
Sure. Congratulations, Alita. Now our second place winner is Ishan.
Thank you.
Okay, very good. And it was very, very close. The whole thing was very, very close.
Yeah.
And in first place, drum roll please. You just turned your camera off, Maria.
Maria, please turn your camera on.
Yeah.
It's
I want to
Maria.
see your face. There we go.
Maria's
Maria, you are the
first
winner. You are the first place.
Congratulations to all.
Very good job.
Yes, I request you, David, you can send me the marks as well, because these marks will be carried forward for their finals.
Okay. And Abdul, let me say again to you, young man, you are the youngest person here. You have the least experience, but you have the best possibilities, because your energy, your brightness, your enthusiasm is fantastic and infectious, and you will do well. Okay. You just need more practice. That's all. That's all. You'll beat me into a square hat in no time. Okay, so don't be sad. All right, keep smiling. All right.
So Abdur Rahman will get consolation, especially from MLKJ Club, if our both the evaluators agree to that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, consolation to Abdur Rahman. Give a big round of applause to Abdur Rahman.
There you go. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And remember, we're all in this together. Febi is an Agorian. I'm an Agorian. Dr. Kalima is an Agorian. You all are Agorians. Okay? We're here to support each other, lift each other up, and make sure we're doing the best job we possibly can. And that is what it's all about. Okay? So although we rated it and scored it, you four were all winners. And Alicia, you had your speech, but because of technical problems, you couldn't deliver it. So you're a winner too, okay?
Alicia has already delivered. I'll share the video with you, both of you, later on, so that you can at least give the marks for Alicia. That marks will be carried forward. Yeah, that score will be carried forward. So Alicia has already delivered. The video is available.
All right, good job. All right.
Okay, so
I got one request for Febi. Can you send the 4 scores through for the speakers that you gave? Just the totals, okay?
The totals, okay.
Then I can send that through.
Okay, so now Febi, and you have played the role of evaluator so far. Can you please play the role of a speaker a little bit? Can you advise to my students or present something for my students, if it's okay for you?
I would love to, though I'm not sure what I should present on.
Okay, no issues. Then you promise that next time again you will come and to present.
Okay, then.
We have on 25th November, which day we have violence against women. The next topic is violence against women. That is on in November. We have International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and it's going to be on 25th November.
Okay, I'll try to make it if I can.
Yeah, 25th November. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. So thank you, Mr. David. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Abdur Rahman. Thank you, Alita. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Sana Faruqi. Thank you, Sara Usmani. Thank you, Zainab Hussain. Thank you very much for joining us, and all the boys and girls, those who are watching this program on the live show. This club is for everyone. Anybody can be the member of this club. You have to just register yourself. Please send us your queries on 852711 8529. You can WhatsApp us and we'll get back to you. And then we'll let you know that how you can be the member of MLKJ Club. Thank you very much, everyone. So with this, we are ending the meeting. Take care. Bye-bye.